All right, loading up the Putin popper.
And welcome to Craig's Gun Channel. Today we took the Tokarev Tt30, shoots the 7.62 by 25 millimeter cartridge. Took it out to the range to try it out and see how it does. So let's take a look and see how it went. And we're at the range today with the Tokarev 7.62 by 25. Going to go ahead and take some shots and see how it does. I had one get away from me a little bit. That was me.
That's a pretty tight group.
Yeah, real good group.
I can actually see why they like these. You can tell there's some power there, but recoil is really not bad. I kind of like it.
We're good.
All right, check out the old Tokarev. That shoot really nice.
That shoot really, I was impressed. It looks like that first shot you weren't ready, really
Yeah,
not knowing
kinda.
what to expect.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I might have pulled off just a hair.
Yeah, I got that one out of the way before we started filming.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. There it is.
Interesting. So much better. I kind of like it too.
Take some more shots here.
Nice shooting text.
Yeah, overall, I'm actually surprisingly happy with this. I just missed. Had to go and say I like
You
it.
said
Yeah.
the word happy while you pulled the trigger.
All right. As Evan calls it, the old Putin popper.
Oh, wait a sec. We gotta zoom in again. Okay.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Man, that is a lot of fun.
Yeah. What was you called it? The Putin popper?
Putin popper, yeah, I like that.
1 ruble per pull of the trigger.
I think it likes you.
Man, that shoots really nice.
Very nice.
So we, as we said, took the Tokarev out to the range. I'll summarize it first, and then we'll talk about it more. The summary is, I got this firearm for testing purposes, just to try it out, and mostly didn't figure I was going to probably want to keep it. It turns out I really, really liked it. It shot, it shoots really well. It points well. Difficulty a little bit. The front sight, well, they're not very big. I mean, these firearms were developed in the 40s and 50s. It has the sight technology from the 40s and 50s, so the sights are less than, they're suboptimal. I'll just put it that way. But once you finally get that front sight acquired, it's kind of a tack driver. I mean, it really goes right where you want it to. Recoil was, I would call, stout. I mean, you knew you were shooting something fairly powerful. The cartridge itself is a fairly powerful cartridge, but it wasn't overbearing. It wasn't like painful to shoot or anything. It was actually very enjoyable to shoot. So
right.
Turns out I really, really liked it. So what about you, Evan?
No, I think you summed it up pretty good there. Walking out, setting up at the range, you made it very well known that you weren't having too high hopes for this gun and weren't expecting much out of it. As it turned out, it ended up being kind of the surprise of the day. My cons of the gun, and there aren't many, is the sights. I had trouble finding that front sight, as you could tell from some of my misses, I guess you could say. But everything else, ergonomically, it fits well into my hand. Felt good. Felt like I was able to control the recoil. I liked it also. I don't know that I'd put that as my carry gun, but it's a fun gun to shoot.
Yeah, well, I would agree with that aspect especially. It's not really an appropriate carry gun for a whole host of reasons. One, it's an obsolete firearm. I mean, for its size, it's heavy because, surprise, surprise, it's made out of metal. Something, these days, you don't really see that a whole lot. Everything's
Glock
made out of
doesn't know what
polymer.
that means,
Yeah,
right?
Glock doesn't know what that means.
That's right.
It is what it is. It's an old firearm. It's great for plinking. Now, could you use it for self-defense? Well, absolutely. It was a military firearm. It would be a perfect firearm if you had to use it defensively, but it's not one that you would want to carry around as a self-defense firearm.
Well, you and Steve both proved that 15-20 yards, you could put it in a nice 7-8 inch grouping fairly consistently. So I think it proves that it stays straight, and in the right hands, it could do a fairly good job at self-defense. So
yeah. So it is capable of that. However, realistically speaking, it's a range toy.
Right.
The ammo itself is not always available. It is an obsolete, firearm, obsolete cartridge. It's still produced new. Sporadically throughout the year, they'll do a batch and put it out there, and then it's immediately bought up, and it's hard to find for a while again. Used to be a lot of military surplus of it. That's actually kind of dried up. It's hard to find the surplus stuff now.
What is the going rate per round? Or
rate per round, running honestly about 50 cents to $1. I mean,
is that right?
So,
okay.
Which about the same. Well, these days that's about the same as everything.
That's true.
So
that's true.
It really doesn't break the bank, but it used to be a cheap firearm to shoot, but those days are over for everything. Other cons it would have, if I had to name any, it's a single stack magazine, so it just holds 8 rounds. So that's a limitation, kinda. But there again, it was a military firearm until we got used to the Wonder 9s. 6, 7, 8 rounds in a pistol was all
Standard,
you had. That was standard.
1911s, etc.
Yep. One thing I found a little odd, the grip angle on it seems strange to me when I went just looking at it. I mean, it seems like that's not going to be very comfortable. It turns out it really is fine, though.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's very pointable. I mean, I was expecting you'd have to struggle with it to kind of get it on target, to bring it up, but I didn't have any issues with that at all.
I agree. It doesn't look, just by looking at it, doesn't look like it's going to fit in your hand well, but it actually holds pretty good. So.
Yep. So overall, I would say I like it. It's probably going to be one that I definitely keep now, which that wasn't my original plan with it. It just honestly, it shot so well, I almost don't think I can bring myself to get rid of it. So
Putin popper was a success.
the Putin popper was a success. I would agree with that. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up there. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If so, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to continue to see more videos like it. And as always, until next time, stay safe.
That's good footage right there.